What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are looking at the new Colin Kaepernick, quote-unquote, updates. It's a little strange. I have no idea what this update even is, but it was like 3.5 gigs. I don't know if this was the true title update, because I still see people talking about, like, it's going to come out before Thursday. I don't know, dude. But Colin Kaepernick is back in the game. Was this actually something for social justice, or was this their way of trying to push out more MUT cards? If they add him to MUT and they make him a free card, fair enough. But if not, that's a little sketch. Of course, this is what he looks like. The paintbrush himself. I'm sorry. I think it's a cool look, but it is super poofy. I wonder what it actually looks like in-game. I think that would be kind of cool. Now, the thing is, he's an 81 overall, and the weird part is, 81 overall is very high for a guy that left, well, not left the NFL, but kind of left the NFL, whatever. Hasn't played, a starting game in the NFL in, 3-4 years. The big thing for me is they made him an 81 overall, but they underrated him in the stats that matter the most. His passing ratings probably should have been a little bit lower, with his rushing stats, his speed stats being higher. I get 32 is on the older side, but we've been seeing videos of him working out all the time. We see what guys like Russell Wilson still can do with their legs. Russell Wilson, from starting in the league till now at 32, 33, really hasn't lost a step when it comes to speed at all. So I'm willing to give Colin Kaepernick 87 speed, 88 agility, 88 excel, and then I think break tackle should be way up there. I think way up there for sure. Juke move at like 90. Where's his stiff arm? Throw power, give him 89. Shorts, let's drop all these a little bit. Throw on the run. Break sack. Where is stiff arm? Are they going to let me see it? I may have missed it. Stamina, put him at like an 84. Toughness. So we made him a 79, which you can even argue that's a little too high. But I went with the Broncos because I think they're a very high potential team, and I do believe in Drew Lock. However, they're the most deadly team based on the talent they have on their roster, and they need the quarterback the most, quote-unquote, based on overall. So we're going to put him on the old Broncos and see how he performs. And if you're curious about Colin Kaepernick in your league, his resigning apparently is a 1-year, $21 million deal, which is pretty high for a normal development, but yeah, not even but, because we upped his speed and all that. If his speed was where we had him here, maybe it'd be worth it, but I don't know. And we missed the playoffs. The Broncos go 5-10 or 5-11 just because I don't want people to think there's, I hate Colin Kaepernick or something. I have some agenda and I forced them to lose. Show you guys that we didn't cheat. Stats, looking at the ratings, Colin Kaepernick did really well, actually. He had 3,886 yards, 34 touchdowns, 13 picks. Rushing, it's Madden. What are you going to do? To be fair, was he actually set as a scrambling QB? He was, so I don't know what to tell you there. Looking at the receiving stats, Jerry Jeudy had a really good rookie year. Looking at the sack totals, doesn't really matter, to be fair. Interceptions, kicking, no one cares about. Is he listed as a rookie in this case? Because if he is, he probably won Rookie of the Year for us. He is not listed as a rookie. Colin Kaepernick, number 7 on the list. Let's take a look at who wins the Super Bowl, and then we'll go in and do a few more things. Super Bowl between the Bengals and the Packers. I don't know what is wrong with Sim that has the Bengals. I don't know how the Bengals, won the Super Bowl, but even come close to the Super Bowl is beyond me. As far as regression goes, if you guys are curious about that, which you should be, he lost quite a bit of ratings. Through 2 throw power, 1 on the run, 2 deep, 1 sack, 1 short, 1 pressure, or 2 pressure. How will that change if you don't change his ratings? I do not know. But let's go in and do 2 more things I wanted to do. We now have went to the Chiefs because that's the one team in the league that really does not need the QB position outside of maybe a backup, which Colin Kaepernick will not take backup money. And we are going to see what team he signs with. So looking at quarterback, going across the NFL, I'm thinking Jaguars or Jets. Colin Kaepernick is, do I know the game or do I know the game? Colin Kaepernick is a Denver Bronco. We're going to move over to the Denver Broncos, trade him to the Niners. just because I really want to see him back in that Niners uniform. I think it was a sick time. Even as a Packers fan, I could admit, I don't want to remember it. I'm sorry. So I kind of want to make him back as an not back as an X Factor. He wasn't in the game when X Factors were around. He's number 7 right out the gate. I don't remember Colin Kaepernick having a dark visor, does he? He doesn't have I don't know if he's ever had a dark visor. I see a clear visor at one point, and this is a more recent picture of him, so that's a bit strange. I don't know what face mask he used, in fairness. Let's take a look at that. This is pretty close to what he wore. I'm not going to worry about it. Why did Colin Kaepernick have to be in the league? Why did he have to be in the... Why couldn't it have been Alex Smith? If it was Alex Smith against the Packers that year, we would have never lost, because Alex Smith ain't running for 200, whatever. It was 190 something. He ain't doing it. So I don't feel like Colin Kaepernick's fitting all that hair in that helmet. I'm just saying. Hey, we got some cool little thumbnail screenshot thingies. Colin Kaepernick back at the helm. That will potentially be our thumbnail. I was going to make my own thumbnail, but I do not know. That thumbnail looked pretty good. Oh, we've got things. Oh, no. What will I do? I don't want to create my own thumbnail, so those are very viable options. I'm only going to throw a few passes, maybe try to get a touchdown, whatever. Don't want this video to be too long, because this wasn't even the plan. Do they have Tavon Austin? Don't tell me that's Tavon Austin on the Niners this year. There's literally like no one really open. Perfect throw across the middle to Deebo Samuel. And no, we had to go with the read option. You know we had to. Colin Kaepernick holding on to the ball nicely. Gains about 5. Let's hurry up to the line. Kittle over the middle. Gets the catch. Oh, runs right over him, man. There you go. Read option is right. Mostert, I don't like him. I just simply don't like him. Colin Kaepernick, not really, the speed's lacking quite a bit. Another 5-yard read option. Made him bad read. Mostert, no! Colin Kaepernick died for your sins. Cap actually did, absolutely eat one to try and get that ball off. And how is he rewarded? How is he rewarded? Going to go to the outside here. Pretty good throw. And Pettis drops it. This is why Pettis is going to be off the damn team. Do have Samuel over top, who might not even have anyone covering him. And then Kittle on the inside. And Colin Kaepernick misses the throw. But people hate Colin Kaepernick so much, they hit him late. Oh, and it's a white guy. Oh, we know how that... I'm just kidding. I am 100% joking. I'm not trying to stir any crap. Okay, I'm joking. Relax. Because, there's going to be some really triggered people, and I get it, honestly. Do I think he even deserves to be in the game? I don't know. I really don't know, but I really don't care. So, at the end of the day, I'm not going to make a judgment call. Samuel with the play. I will say he's way too high of an overall, but it is what it is. And we're just going to simulate to the end of the game. We got our touchdown. We got our drive. Very weird. It was a penalty that extended the drive, but it is what it is. We might as well take a quick look at... Oh, my Lord. We are destroying them. What is the stat line here? This is going to be quite a freaking game. I will say the fourth quarter was basically non-existent. Colin Kaepernick, 291, 4 touchdowns. Look what you're missing out on, San Fran. Not really, because San Fran kind of lost a lot of money on him. But that's pretty much that. All right, we did keep the injuries on, too, just to see what would happen. And an 8-7-1 season, very interesting stuff. Colin Kaepernick, worst season with his original team. Same rushing numbers and all that. Let's take a look at what happens in the playoffs with Cap at the helm. I will say the Niners usually do bad in sim for some reason this Madden, but it doesn't really matter because here they lose 24-20. We're going to go to the Super Bowl, see who wins it just for the hell of it. There's somebody in the background calculating all the Super Bowl wins and losses we've seen in our rebuilds and franchise videos. They can have this one. The Saints win 27-21. Let's take a look at the loss, 20-24. Cap, not great stuff. Rushing, really wish those rushing numbers were fixed, DA. Even when the quarterback set is scrambling, there's just not a lot of scrambling. Regardless, If you like the video, maybe leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. We do a lot of kind of experiment videos on the channel, so I kind of felt like I had to do this one. And if you're using him, let me know what team you're planning on starting him for. Are you going to start him for a team that already has an established starter, or are you using the Jags and you're like, I'm sick of Minshew, I want someone new? Regardless, will be a rebuild out a little bit later today. Planned on having it, at 3, but of course this video needed to be made, and it is what it is. Regardless, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. The rebuild is kind of a cool special one, so definitely take a look at that. But until next video, see ya!